Yeah, just glimpses of my childhood. I remember running from him or getting hugged by him.
Whoa. Okay.
It was like that severe. And also, my dad just didn't know how to do anything in terms of raising anybody. I never threw a baseball with him in the backyard. I never remember going anywhere with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we went camping. My cousin Andy. You know my cousin Andy. Everybody,
we do.
Yeah. And I don't know if I've said this before, but we went camping with my dad, my cousin Andy, my uncle, me and Andy, and they set up a tent. It wasn't even a park. It wasn't even a place that you could even go camping. I remember just there being a lot of cars and stuff. It was just a field.
So you guys just went to an open
Yeah,
field?
yeah. And they set up these tents, and Andy and I went to sleep. The next morning, we woke up. Our dads weren't there. You know where they were? Across the street in the hotel.
Oh yeah, you did tell us.
Yeah,
that.
They just
yeah,
left in the
They
middle
left.
of the night?
Yeah. Because they couldn't sleep.
And didn't just tell you guys?
No. Because they want us to get the full camping experience.
In a field? In the cars?
Yeah. You know, like that's what I was raised. I wasn't raised in a, and my mom could just like for a week not talk to me.
Oh, that's the worst. Though.
Yeah.
I remember I used to be a Girl Scout, and I used to be a troop leader for several years, and like every year they would make me troop leader, and I kept saying I am not a good troop leader because I'm just not. These girls would because you would run a troop, like you would have a troop of 5 girls when you were a Girl Scout, and we would have weekends where it would be like camping weekend, right? And we would all have to perform and like around the bonfire, and you would have to delegate your troop to come up with a performance. So like all the other troops had like a like they would either do plays, they would have a singing number, they would be like a little choir. And I was just the fucking worst. And they would always have like their meals planned out. Like they would barbecue over. I had my troop bring cereal, like fucking like pre-made food so we didn't have to like cook. And like our final performance of the night while everyone was doing some like goody two-shoes shit. Do you remember that song Shaggy Bombastic? That's what I had in my troop like perform. We did a little dance number and it was like too raunchy and like I got like reprimanded.
What happened to you?
Like they basically like told me I couldn't be a troop leader anymore, and I was like, I don't
Your dream?
understand. Yeah.
Thank you.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
Did you cry about that?
no, because I had a different childhood than most girls. Like, everyone that I went to school with in elementary, they went to school, they went home. They had maybe some extracurricular activities once in a while. My life wasn't like that. From the age of 8, I woke up every day at 4:30 in the morning. I swam from 5 to 7, and then I went to school, and then I swam again since the age of 8. So I
Wow.
didn't have time for fucking Girl Scouts. It's like my plate was already so fucking full, and you need me to come up with a dance routine and a fucking song
Wow.
routine. So I was like, fuck it, put Shaggy on, Mr. Boombastic, and let's just fucking like grind it out,
Jesus.
And I got it.
How old are you again?
I was like 10 or 11. I was
Yeah.
busy, I didn't know how to. It's like it was so fucking. Sorry, your camping story just made me think of that.
No,
and I
no.
got yelled at. This is why I needed to bring it up.
Yeah.
So in the next morning for breakfast, everyone had to over a fire had to bring pans and whatnot and fry eggs and just be like all these outdoorsy people. And I told my troop, I was like, look, bring cereal. Like bring Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Let's put some milk in a fucking thing. Like, let's just not make our lives difficult, right?
We're
Yeah.
good, yeah.
And I got yelled at. I was told I was a bad Girl Scout, a bad example because you're supposed to use nature. And I was like, no, I'm being efficient.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll say, very
I just
efficient.
came from swim practice. I'm tired. Let's eat some fucking cereal,
So you didn't get badges.
I didn't win anything in the Girl Scouts. Like, literally, my troop was the worst.